leader. He keep looking at me.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys have just the lone blemish on what otherwise has been a stellar start, 8-1 as they kick this one off. Across from him, it's the head coach of these Chiefs. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps. Quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
So mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Close to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. One of the tight ends in motion right. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 4.
The 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The extra point, up and good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this pass between before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. Into the secondary, past the 40. Inside the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Now, the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, faking the give. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Going for it all. Is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 41 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's hauled in at the 2. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. From number 1. Second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. The PAT, up and good. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, and he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Begin with a zone read. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll decide to keep this once more. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Chiefs are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25, still at about the 28-yard line. Mahomes on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the 1st half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Throwing is Mahomes. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. This brought in. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And this is going to go out of bounds, but it's a moot point, really, because it ends up being a turnover on downs. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go. 19, 18.
He'll step up and run this.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's tackled at the 32-yard
It's 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert in his 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tight end in motion now. That one, take it in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Cowboy 8.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, KC. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Denver.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 39 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Handoff here, up the middle, trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Mahomes. He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the Broncos move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and receiver Tenaroa McMillan set to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36.
He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receivers. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to the air one more time. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, but he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. Throwing now from the gun. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs cut the deficit down to 1.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Fire on these two, fire on these two.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. The Broncos offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And he is in the midst of an MVP-type season. NFL leader in passing yardage, and he's up over 3,000 now for the season. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
That's good for a Bronco.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's brought down at the 39-yard
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 5. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a first down. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Throwing now, Mahomes. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
57, 15.
On second down, Mahomes. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That's good.
They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Denver first down.
And the Broncos first down.
I don't need to. 40! Attack! Spicer!
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one caught left side by Evans. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Denver.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with first and 10. A quick throw in the RPO is complete, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. They'll motion the slot man right. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. They'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for fourth down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The Broncos offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a two-score game on this drive. First down and 10. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Yellow! There's no blue, lady!
On first down, it's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
From the 20, here's second and 4. Now, Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Broncos. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point is good. Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll give on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll send a man in motion left. Out of the gun. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Max Crosby. Gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down. They convert style there. Big play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
McMillan, the man in motion. On 2nd down, they'll run. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
The throw here is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
A run on 1st and goal. They're trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
They'll go with him again. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
27.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Broncos offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they've just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Mahomes now on second down. Going up top for Evans. And he will score again. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Denver. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. What's the play call here? 4th down and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They'll go right through to McMillan, complete. Here's 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll look to throw again. Going downfield, right side, and it's hot. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll take it on in. Catarella McMillan. Touchdown, Kansas City. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Give up the middle, and they'll take this down inside the 35. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. First down throw, Mahomes. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
So here are the Chiefs, down by 11. 20 seconds to go. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. We are set for 4th and long. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. And this week-long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.
Why you all in my face?